Of all of my past flipbooks, there is one that is perhaps the most dramatic of all the stories I have ever told, The Invisible Man. I followed it up with The Return of the Invisible Man, which brought the story to places none of us ever expected. And now it's time for the long-awaited Part 3 of the Invisible Man Saga. The story, it's going to take some turns you never would have seen coming, but I think it will ultimately be the most satisfying part of the Invisible Man's journey yet. As usual, when making invisible flipbook animation, you need to use invisible ink. This is my favorite pen for invisible drawing because the ink is 100% invisible, not like those other knockoff brands that are only 97% invisible. I mean, look, you can't even see the tip of the pen at all. I always like to number my pages in case they get mixed up at some point. And as usual, it's pretty challenging to trace over invisible ink because you just can't see it very well. So I find myself squinting a lot. I'm liking it so far, but I'm not super happy with this drawing right here. Luckily, that's an advantage to invisible ink. There's no need to even erase it. You can just scribble out the part you don't like and draw it over again. I knew this part of the animation right here would be the most difficult sequence to animate, so I shot some footage of myself acting out all the scenes, and then I can use that footage for reference as I draw. I really want to study my expressions carefully so I can nail the performance in the animation. I don't want to brag, but I think I'm a pretty good actor, and having this video reference of myself acting it out is really going to help me level up this scene of the animation. Yeah, that's looking good. I'm really happy with that. It's just got just the right amount of subtlety in the acting. I shot some video reference for this next part as well. I'm just hoping that my drawings will be able to capture the same level of emotion as this reference footage. It's kind of crazy that even though I'm the one creating this story, that even a shot like this one can make even me get tears in my eyes. But you know, it has been a pretty epic journey for the Invisible Man so far, and it's a story that's been in my head for so long. And now for a bit of color. I find that this invisible blue blends really nicely with this invisible green. The invisible yellow, it's pretty good, but something about this blue and the green just really works well together. Okay, it is finished. Here is part 3 of the Invisible Man Saga. To be honest, I surprised even myself with this one. I didn't think I could make a story even more dramatic than the last one. I probably shouldn't compare it to Lord of the Rings, but I'm just not sure if even Frodo experienced as crazy of a journey as the Invisible Man. Happy April Fools, everyone.